This is my sister, Alexandra Macias. This is her graduating from high school. She was the first in my entire family to go to college.
Alex Macias was accepted to several colleges. Her choice was made easier by a phone call from Ohio's Xavier University.
You have been selected to receive one of our $15,000.
Oh my God! Are you serious? Thank you.
Alex graduated in the top 10 of her class.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
And the girl who had never been downtown before, who had missed only one day of work in 4 years,
I gotta go with my mom. Call your mom. Call your mom.
reaped her reward.
So I just talked to the Dean of Admissions from Xavier, and they're going to give me the $15,000 plus another presidential scholarship or something like that. Oh, don't cry. You make me cry.
All the rules, the work, the discipline came down to this.
You know, paid off. You said it paid off. We did it, Ma.
So what made you want to go to college?
Well, the reason I wanted to go to college is because no one in my family had as of that time, and it was something that I felt that I needed. My parents have always raised me to believe that it was supposed to happen. You were supposed to go to college after high school because they didn't get the opportunity to. So I already went to high school with the mentality that I was going to go to college.
Okay, can you tell me about the day that you got the scholarship from St. Xavier University?
Wow, that was an extremely exciting day for me. When I was on the phone with the administration people from Xavier University, and I was told that they received my application, that they received my application for the scholarship as well, and they told me, you got it, you're in, you're going to get a full ride to college, and I pretty much just broke down and cried. I mean, I already knew that I was going to college, but I never thought that I would earn a scholarship to be able to go to college.
Mm-hmm. And why was Mom the first person that you called?
Mom was the first person that I called because she and I had kind of been through the struggle of doing applications together. She had reviewed all of the written samples that I had given to the colleges. I mean, she and I literally would wait for people to get back to me whether or not I was accepted. And so because we kind of shared that journey together, she was the first person I called, and I kind of broke down in tears when I called her too.
Yeah. Did you know then that you were making a huge impact on our family by going to college? Because, I mean, you kind of set the bar for me and Joey to follow.
To be honest, I didn't realize that anybody was looking at me to be the example. What I was most concerned about was pretty much not disappointing my parents. It was more that I felt like this is what they wanted for me because they never did it for themselves. And it wasn't until I was in college when, you were writing me letters and Joey would write me letters and send me pictures that I realized, wow, like, this is something now that they're going to have to do, and not only have to do, but I hope that they do it better. So even though I was out in Cincinnati and I didn't even know what to study, I had no clue what the college experience even had in store for me, I thought to myself, now I can tell them what to expect, and now I can let them know how it might be for them, and I hope that they do better than me. But no, at the time I had no idea that it would have any kind of impact.
And how do you feel now about me being all the way over here at Cornell?
I'm so proud of you. I'm going to cry a little.
It's okay.
I know. I'm extremely proud of you because, honestly, I know that I set the bar pretty high, and that was my goal, to be able to be the best, and I was, and you're better, and I'm so proud of that. When I found out that you were going to Cornell, I practically died because you're the first person in our family to go to Ivy League school, and when I say the first person in our family, I mean the 40-plus cousins that we have, the aunts and uncles, the 20-plus aunts and uncles that we have from both sides of our family, from our name Macias, from our father's name Macias, from our mother's name Tridas. No one had ever graduated college, much less gone to such a prestigious college. And on top of that, you went to such a college with pretty much a full scholarship. I mean, that's something that I was so blown away by. And at the same time of being proud of you, I miss you. I miss you bad. And it's one of those things where you're my best friend. So it's really hard that you're gone because I find myself not calling you that often because I miss you, if that makes any kind of sense. It's one of those things where it's so out of my control because now you're not my little sister looking up to me. You're my sister who's at the same level that I'm at, and it's something that scares me because now I know that you don't need me. You're at the point in your life where we're equals, and so I'm not that big sister that you're looking up at, like, oh, I want to go to college and be like her one day. It's more like, okay, well, I'm here now. I can't wait to go back and hang out and shop and do this, and it scares me. It scares me. So it's like, on the one hand, I'm extremely proud of you, and I look up to you because you've accomplished so much. And on the other hand, I feel like I'm losing my little sister, but I'm getting this best friend who's on my same level because, I mean, look at this college girl who's able to be on her own and be in a different state with different people, take the bus in a place that she doesn't know about to go to Target. I mean, join a rugby team and go to a different state just to play rugby. Like, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for you that you're able to do these things, and yet at the same time I feel like I'm losing a little because now we're equal, and now I'm not like your second mom that you're like, I need this, I need that, how do I do this, I'm freaked out about that. And so it's a struggle. It's a little bit of a struggle, but there is no one in this world that I am more proud of and that I miss more than you.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
No problem, Sal. Thanks for the tears.
It was finally my time to graduate, leave that shithole UIC college prep with their stupid uniforms and their stupid rules and discipline. It was my time. I was finally ready to leave everything. I was finally free, and I was happy. It was time to hang out with all of my friends, and let's get real, it was time to party and have a really good time. But my time was cut short when I got a letter from Cornell University saying that I had to go for the summer to take classes for the pre-freshman summer program. I had 3 weeks to say goodbye to everyone from school, all of my friends, and my best friends who have been there for me since elementary school. I had to say goodbye to my entire family. I had to leave my baby Galif, who was going to keep my feet warm at night. I wouldn't be able to take him on walks anymore. I had to leave my boyfriend Brandon. I wouldn't be able to see him every day either. And my brother and sister. What was I going to do without them? Who was going to save me from the monsters at night? And of course my parents. How was I going to survive without them? Who was going to tuck me in at night? I know being tucked in seems like a baby thing, but it's not a baby thing for me. For me, that's called love. Who was going to force me to clean my room? Who was going to make me stay on top of my toes? Who was going to make sure that I was headed in the right direction? I was going to have to do everything by myself. I had to leave the people that I care about and care about me the most. It was time for my first day at Cornell. It was time to leave. It was something that I wanted and I had to do and I needed to do for myself. My first day at Cornell was really great. I may not have liked the PSP program because it was so far away from home, but I'm really grateful for it. I learned a lot and I got to know the beautiful campus that I was soon to call home. I spent 6 weeks here during the summer, and in 6 long weeks, I got to go home. My sister helped me go home early to surprise the rest of my family. It was time to go back to the only place I can truly call home. It was time to go back to my family.
Open! Oh my god! It's a family! Oh my god, you're home! You were hoping you weren't naked. That's good. Good sign. Open!
My parents always pushed me to work hard for my education. They told me that hard work would pay off in the end. Was your plan always for me, Joey, and Alex to go to college?
Yes, it was.
So what did you do to make sure that we all got a good education?
Well, from the very beginning, I made sure that you went to school. For your brother and sister, it was from kindergarten on, and for you, it was from preschool on. and I made sure that you always did your homework, and I made sure that you always did extra activities at home.
Yeah. So you remember when Alex got accepted to St. Xavier University?
I do.
How did you feel when she called you to tell you that she got that scholarship?
Oh, I was very excited, and I was very proud of her.
How did you feel about her going away and her whole college experience?
Well, that made me a little nervous. She had never been away from me before, but I did know that I couldn't stop her from going because it was going to be a very good experience for her. I was excited, and I was kind of nervous.
All right. And how did you feel about Joey's college experience?
Okay, Joey was a little bit different. He didn't want to go away for school. Like Alex, she did want to go away to school, and Joey wanted to stay here, so he got his bachelor's at UIC.
Okay. And how do you feel now about me being here at Cornell?
In the beginning, when we first heard that you were accepted to Cornell, I was very, very excited, and I wanted you to have the same experience that your brother and sister had the opportunity to have as well. And I was very proud of you, and I was nervous, I was excited, and I knew I was going to miss you because you're away, but I knew also that you were going to have really good experiences, and I was really excited for you.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank
And very,
you.
very proud, of course. Sorry.
No, that's good. Thanks.
How did you get to come home? Was I wrong? You suck. I had to lie a little. I'm sorry.
Are you doing it all?
I'm sorry.
Was your plan always for me, Joey, and Alex to go to college?
Yes, we were planning. We
And
didn't set month in the beginning, but we start thinking when you start finish grammar school.
all right. And do you remember when Nana went to college? How did you feel about her leaving?
Well, there's a lot of tension at home because, okay, she wanted to go out of town. My daughter, yes, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes what the better and the schools do, I mean, who accepted, probably we weren't ready economical.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we were discussing because the schools start sending letters about the prices, what they charge.
Mm-hmm.
And until we try, she got the news and she got the scholarship or whatever it is. And we were happy about that thing. But I was happy for her, but upset because I don't want her to go. But I had to let it go and see what would happen, you know.
Yeah. And how did you feel about Joey going to college?
Well, see, first of all, I want all my kids to go to college because without college, without that degree or something, you cannot survive good in here.
Mm-hmm.
And with college, any kind of degree, you will survive. Get a decent job
Mm-hmm.
or good job. Without degree, you don't get nothing.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay. And how do you feel now about me being over here at Cornell and not being home?
Well, to tell the truth, I feel real good. It's like with Nana too.
Mm-hmm.
Real good and that's it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you got to that school. That's not with the school. And I'm just upset because you were far away. No, Nana was only 5 hours. You are like 3 times as Nana, like 14, 15 hours away driving. And plus, you are a little baby. And we still think you're a little baby. But I know you show us a lot of things, potential to go there because you're not a baby, you're now a grown up, and we cannot take away. but we had drafted away not to see it, but still upset because you're far away. And because we love you. You want, the closer you are, the more happy we will be. But, things have to be this way, because it's life. And I'm happy about another thing, because you're more responsible. And you can do things for your own decisions. Get yourself, watch your, take care of yourself in general. Because papi and mommy is not there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why.
Okay, thanks, papi.
That's what they did. Oh my God! That's what they did to me. I didn't know she was here. Oh man, I told Angel too.
I saw it like.
Oh, he don't. I didn't know. He sucked.
I thought I was like, oh hey, wait, what?
He thought you.
So what made you want to go to college?
Well, I went to college so that I would have a better future, and with an education that would be possible, at least financially.
Do you remember when Alex got that scholarship to Xavier University?
Xavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Did that influence your going to college at all?
I wouldn't say it influenced it, but I would say that it made me want to make our family proud of me the way that they were of her.
All right, that makes sense. So can you tell me a little bit about your college experience? Was it difficult? Did you have anything that stood out?
Well, I wouldn't say it was difficult. I think that if I would have put forth more effort, it would have been a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it was just, I don't know, it's regular. It's just school. Just studying and taking tests, pretty much.
Yeah. So how do you feel now about me being over here at Cornell?
Well, I'm proud of you, that's for sure.
Oh.
I think I'm really proud. Cornell's an Ivy League school, and that's probably the biggest accomplishment anyone in our family has ever accomplished, to go to school that type of prestige. So definitely proud. I miss you a lot. Wish Cornell was in Chicago, but it's in New York. So overall, just you being there is really good. Good for our family. Good for my kids, because their aunt went to an Ivy League school, so hopefully they will too.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just really proud, happy, excited, scared, a lot of things that you're over there. But mostly proud.
Okay. Well, thanks, Joey. After a time that seemed too short, it was time to come back to Cornell. It was time for my first semester in college as a freshman. I was sad, of course. I had to leave everyone all over again, and I would have to do it over and over. But I was happy to be here. I've had some really great experience here so far. This is my first day of school. I even joined the women's rugby team, a sport that I learned to love during high school. And I've gotten the opportunity to meet a lot of really great people. As much fun as I was having, I never forgot home because I never let myself. I even brought parts of home with me. My parents even surprised me with different care packages and Mexican candy from home, of course each contributing to my freshman 15. And my mom would send me random pictures of my dog because she knew that it would always make me smile to see him. Because of video chat, I didn't have to miss out on anything. I could Skype with my best friends and my boyfriend and my brother. I didn't have to miss anything important like birthdays because I was always just a Skype call away. I have such a loving family to come home to. People who will always be there to support me, no matter what.